Okay, so the next part of this lesson is being able to identify corresponding angles. So just like we found the sides that were in the same spot on the pre-image and the image, now we need to find the angles that are in the same spot. But to do that, we need to know the different ways to name an angle. So in class, we took notes. And so say this is point X, this is Y, and this is Z. So we have this one angle here, right? You can name angles with just one letter by using the letter in the middle. So we can call this angle Y, and this is the symbol for angle. Looks like a little angle. But a lot of times we will name an angle with 3 points. So we can go in order and call it angle X, Y, Z. Or we can go backwards and call it angle Z, Y, X. So there are 3 ways to name every angle, and that's just something that you want to make sure you understand. So moving into the lesson, first of all, it says identify the transformation. So how did we get from the blue pre-image to our red image? This is a rotation. If you're not able to see that, then you would use your patty paper to trace the blue, and you would try to reflect it. It wouldn't work. You can't translate it because the orientation changed. So you would see that if you turned it clockwise, you would end up here. So now they want us to identify the corresponding side or angle. Okay, so I'm just going to do the angles since we already did sides on the last one. So angle S. This is angle S right here. And I want to know on the red shape, what is the corresponding angle? Well, this is the little short side, and this is the little short side. So it's going to be angle W, or it's going to be angle X, and this is the smaller of the 2 angles, so it's going to be angle W that is the corresponding angle, so I'll put angle W. And angle X is going to be the other one, that's going to be angle T. Angle Y is up here. And since it was turned, see how it's nice and pointy like that? It's going to correspond to the pointy angle down here, which is angle V. And then we have one angle where they used all 3 letters. So angle TUV. TUV is this angle right here. And that is going to correspond with this angle right here, which we can call YUX or XU. Y. Same thing with little angle sign, and I'm just going to do X, U, Y. So those are corresponding angles. Describe how you could compare the corresponding sides and corresponding angles. You could trace it and line them up and show they're the same. Also, you know that the size and shape didn't change, so that's also another way that you know they are the same. And I think that's everything. Actually, no, let's talk about one more thing. So, number 3. Amelia says figure K is a rotation of A. Kareem says it's a reflection. Can both students be correct? Explain. So if you have your patty paper, if you trace this shape, if you reflect it right here and flip it over, you're going to see that A and K are exactly the same. So yes, it is a reflection. Kareem is correct. But you will also see if you trace it and if you turn it, it doesn't matter which way you turn actually. You could turn it clockwise or you could turn it counterclockwise. It's going to line up with K also. So in this case, yes, both students are correct because you can reflect over this line, which is the side that they have in common, or you could rotate. And if you're rotating, you've got to rotate around this point right here. So that is the way that both of these can actually be correct.